Most of my YouTube viewers think lifters need cardio to be healthy. Here's why I disagree. Some people think that adding cardio into your lifting routine will help you boost your VO2 max. At the same time, many online experts claim that a high VO2 max is crucial for good health. The scientific study they use for this claim is a study by Mansagar and colleagues from 2017. Across 120,000 participants, people with a higher VO2 max did have a greater chance of survival. But here's the problem. Lifters may already have a pretty high VO2 max even without any Zone 2 cardio. A study by Hong and colleagues measured the VO2 max of lifters with an average squat max of 1.7 times their body weight. On average, their VO2 max was 48. For context, that would land them in the high group in this graph. With a VO2 max this high, the research simply suggests that you're already in excellent health. It makes sense that lifters already have a good VO2 max, even without the need for cardio. Compound movements like squats and deadlifts done for multiple sets of moderate reps can definitely improve your VO2 max. Especially if you're doing plenty of steps outside of the gym, I don't usually recommend cardio for health for lifters.
Is not recommending cardio for health for lifters really a responsible use of your influence? There's lots of people who follow you, who trust you, and aren't going to go through the source material and examine it critically. I could approach this critique by wondering how many lifters will take this advice even if they're well below the 1.7 times body weight squat listed in the study. Or I could bring up the limitations of this particular study, like the fact that physical activity outside of lifting wasn't really accounted for, or that it was conducted in a country where military service was mandatory. Or I could bring up other studies that suggest that cardio and lifting combined is the best strategy for reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. But instead of focusing on any of that, instead I want to quote one of my favorite researchers. A better approach to applying science is to change your practices only when a well-conducted meta-analysis shows that you should. A single experimental study should very, very rarely change your approach in any way. And that quote, by the way, was brought to you by none other than one Dr. Milo Wolf.